What's up guys, Tech KG here, and today I'm going to be restoring a iPhone 7 Plus to a brand new fully functional condition. This phone does not work, power on, nothing. It's dead, stone dead, so I have a screen and a battery for it to test it out. It's just damaged. I don't think the charger port would be broken because it didn't go underwater or anything. So it stopped working from a drop where it cracked, so that's probably why it's broken. So yeah, so here I have the battery. It has two battery tabs, which is really neat to have just in case one of them doesn't work good. Comes with some tools, which I'm gonna set aside. I don't think I will need them because I have my own toolkit, but I'm gonna keep them just in case over here, just in case one of my screwdrivers don't work or anything like that. And then I also have my screen, which I'm gonna use as well, and then the battery, which is in here, which I don't need to open just yet. And then I also have the LCD screen replacement, which I'm actually gonna take out of the packaging, or actually, yeah, I'm gonna take it out of the packaging so that I can keep it to store my screws in instead. Here's the screen. I'm gonna keep that on the side up here, and inside here I'm gonna store my screws for the phone. So let's get started on this repair. We're gonna use this screwdriver to take the bottom two screws out. And I just got the screw off. I don't know why it was refusing to come out of the phone. It was like not doing anything. So maybe this phone did have a screen replacement on it before. I'm not sure. The previous owners didn't tell me anything, but yeah, no, I think this had a screen replacement on it before, because the screen is extremely damaged, and that doesn't happen usually with Apple screens. And I did get the screw out, so that's another good thing. And it's not taking force, which means that the glue is weak, or they didn't even have glue in it in the first place. I don't have glue to put on this one. I didn't get it, just not knowing whether this phone was going to be able to be fixed or not. We're going to have to attempt to fix it. Yeah, no, there is no glue. Actually, whoa, okay. There's no screws here. Whoever the previous owners were did something wrong. There's no screws here at all. Okay, I'll have to look for extras. I'm just gonna use a little tiny one. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these two out, and then I'm gonna get this out as well. So here's another screw. I don't know exactly where it's from. I'm just gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna put it in one of the areas, which I honestly do not recommend, because you can do something wrong there, but I'm gonna give it a guess. Okay, so before I do anything, I actually want to test out the phone. So let's try to put this in and give it a test to see if it even works. Okay, let me go put it in the charger and I'll let you guys know if it's working. Give me a second. Okay, so I plugged in the phone and it was showing dead battery. I don't know if I plugged it in and it gave it any power at all. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let me use this charger that I have on my camera. It's not even a camera, it's a phone. But I just want to show you guys. I hope the phone doesn't die on me. It's recording. Just to show you guys really quickly. Okay, so there's the battery, which means that the phone is functional, which means that we can fix this phone. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna remove this from the screen completely, disconnect it, and we're just gonna transfer the home button over. I did get a new microphone piece just in case, because I don't know if the mic on this one right here is working. So I'm just gonna change the home button. I got that one just in case. Not sure if it does work. It might not. I have no idea. Okay, so looking at this phone, every screw, so many of the screws are missing. I don't know who was in this phone before, but it is extremely bad. Whoever did this did a really bad job. Not to offend whoever did this, but I have a feeling that the person who did this might have done it for themselves, just to do it, because they didn't want to go to anyone else. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, I separated it perfectly. And then I want to get underneath here with this. So when you do this, you want to be careful not to break it, because each home button is paired to the device. So I just got this one out, which means I do have the home button. So now we don't need the screen. We're gonna put the home button in the new one. So we need to get the home button in aligned perfectly. So I'm gonna take it from this side and pull it in from here. There it is. It's now in. I just need to put this under and get the home button attached. A lot of people like to get refurbished screens. For this phone, I didn't want to do that just because you never know like if it's gonna work or not, especially with it being already in this poor condition. It's strong and everything, so that's not good, but it's the best I can do. So I have a battery, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna replace it, just depending on how the phone's doing. So if I do replace it, I'm just not gonna put that in the video. Right now I'm just getting it up. I'm not replacing the battery for now though, because if the battery is like decent, I'm not gonna want to change it. I'm gonna save the battery for another device, or when this phone gets worse on battery health. Okay, there's the first one in. I'm doing a super bad job on this. Putting it in is sometimes tricky for me. Okay, there you go. But it's always best to be careful. I want to test the screen really quick with the charger to make sure it's working. Okay, so I'm back. So it is working. There it is. And then I'm gonna want to get this one in as well, the camera. Here's the thing, the new camera wire is over here, and some of these screws are taking time to go in. Since I'm keeping this for myself, I'm just gonna close it without even putting in without even putting in the brackets, just because this phone is already not cosmetically good in condition on the inside. But it will be functional still, and if I ever need easy access for any future repairs, I will have that. Okay, I'm back. Instead, I decided to change the battery. It seems there's something wrong with it. It's bloated, and it's like not fully working. So before I also do that, I'm gonna take out the battery, the one that's connected currently, and then I'm gonna connect the new one to test it while it's in. And this battery came, so it should have power, so I'm able to test it out. So I'm just gonna put that in instead and give it a shot. So here's the battery. It's right here. So it wasn't charging, but I should be able to it was charging, but it was like glitching. It was like showing the battery and then going away, and this phone did go through a lot of cosmetic damage, so I'm not fully surprised by it. So we're gonna try to place this battery tab on top and put it in and attempt to power on the phone. Okay, it's in. Let's try to power it on. Okay, there it is. It's turning on right now. So I think I'm gonna go with the new battery, just because the old one was acting up and I couldn't seem to get it to work. And also I have no idea what the wallpaper is gonna be or anything on here, because this isn't my phone, so I'm just gonna cover it for now, just in case, because this is my phone now. Someone gave it to me, but I don't know. Let's see. I have no idea what's gonna pop up. So actually I'm just gonna take it off the screen for a moment. Okay, so the phone was on the Apple logo for a long time, which makes me think it has loop disease, but here it is disabled. But I did put in the new battery, but I didn't fully close it, so we're gonna do that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the iPhone activation lock to disappear first. And I'm not gonna unlock it or anything, I'm just gonna wait for it to disappear. And then once it's gone, I'm gonna shut it off, because it's gonna make me wait like longer again if I turn it off now. Okay, there it is. So the one thing I noticed, okay, so I think this phone had a problem with it. Fingerprint works, but it won't let you push the home button. Like, it just detects that my finger's there, but it's a 4-digit password and I don't know it, so I'm just gonna shut it off and we're gonna finish the repair. Okay, so here's the thing, because the phone takes forever to power on, it's probably having loop disease, which I won't be surprised if it does. But anyways, we're gonna remove the old battery right now. So this is the new battery right here, and then we're gonna want to remove the old battery, and how we're gonna do that is we're gonna get the taptic engine out. To unscrew the taptic engine, which that is not the right screwdriver. You need to be really tricky on this part. So thank God I didn't rip any of the tabs. The battery isn't like bloated like a lot. Like I feel it bloated a little bit, so I'm just gonna change it anyways because I did order it anyways. So I'm gonna get the battery tab right here, and I do want to reposition the taptic engine right now first. I do want to put that in before I do anything else. The fingerprint, the home button is damaged, but luckily it still does have fingerprint. So when I checked it out, it did have damage on it, which I'm actually not surprised, just because of how bad it is. Okay, I did this wrong. Yeah, okay, I broke the first tab. I feel embarrassed to do that, but I'm not supposed to do that. There we go. I did it wrong, which is super bad, but it came with 2 tabs because a lot of people do it wrong. Like me over here. Okay, and then the phone doesn't seem to, okay. I don't know what's wrong. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed, I took out the SIM card. I don't know why it doesn't want to close. I need to figure out where it's not closing from. Because there's something that's causing it not to close, and I don't know what it is. Okay, after messing with it, I did get it to close. It was like, it wasn't that there was something covering it or that the battery was bloated. It was that there was something at the top that it wasn't going in flushly, but I forced it in. So I got it to go in. So now I'm just gonna have to power on the phone first to make sure it turns on. Okay, yeah, it does. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the phone has loop disease, so it most likely is gonna get stuck in a boot loop. But if it doesn't this time, that's good. It could have just been because it's the first time powering on in a long time. Anyways, the phone is now screwed in and everything, it's put back together. So thank you guys for watching, and thanks and peace out. Please subscribe, like.